Checking out clients from the appointment book into the point of sale. There's a couple of ways of doing this. On the actual appointment book itself, which is, I'll open it up in another screen. What you could do here is go to the actual client, that particular client that you want. The ones with the green are the ones that have been checked out already with the $sign. So when you're checking out, you could right click and go check out. But that's normally how you do it. But you could also check out clients that are in the appointment book because they appear on the left. So you could select them this way by clicking on the actual client. So if I click on the plus sign, it'll bring the client over to the center part with the actual services. But what's handy by doing it this way is if you had a family that's come in and you need to add multiple clients on one point of sale entry for one payment, I could add that in, and I could also add another of the clients that's on the appointment book. And in this way I have now two clients on the one sale. Okay, I could then add a product. I could either click on product or just scan. In this case I am highlighted on this client for that particular staff member. I could change the staff member and go to new staff, and if I'm scanning the product, that's what will happen. And when you do that, the product comes in for that particular staff member accordingly. And now that's your total sale. The rebooking column is not accessible at all through the point of sale if you're looking at what's here. When you do make a rebooking for this client, you can't change the flags. If I go in after saving this receipt, so I'll go add a payment type to complete the sale, happy with that payment, make a save on it, so the actual client will be, the receipt would be now saved. That particular clients are no longer listed as appointments. Rebooking is not there. So for Jim Brown, if I go back to the appointment book and refreshing, you'll see that now Jim Brown would come up as, it's green, it's saved. But now I'll go through and I'll go and do a copy to quick. Normally when you check out a client through the appointment book, it'll come up with a rebook function for you to go and do a rebook. But in this case I'm going to go through now and jump through to 4 weeks ahead and place Jim Brown in as a rebooking for 4 weeks ahead. So now this is now a rebook from the past. Go back to today, and it's Jim Brown is now rebooked. So if I go to the point of sale and I'll refresh on this and select that Jim Brown sale at the bottom, which is a combination of two, you'll see that Jim Brown now has a tick in the rebooking. So rebooking happens automatically based on whether the client is actually rebooked or not. 2 days later, there's been a deletion of that rebooking. This flag would then change. It tracks it automatically. So that's how the rebooking works. So this sale is now complete. So it's handy to actually make sales through the point of sale by selecting my multiple clients at this point.